Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cricket Extra, and I'm your host, the England batsman, Shizzy McIntyre. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the analysis between England and South Africa, the first test. What went wrong and what went very, wrong. Okay, the first test, England batted first, and they set up 395. Strauss naught, and Cook scored 115. And most importantly, it was Jonathan Trott's 71 and Kevin Pietersen's 42 that put England to that shape where they were 385, if I'm not wrong, 395 or 385, something like that. But South Africa, in reply, 657 for 2 only. Oh my god, already they were bruised because James Anderson already got the breakthrough when he trapped Alvaro Peterson, LBW, for naught. And but since then, Graham Smith and Hashim Amla shared such a partnership that already the damage was done. Until then, when Tim Bresnan cracked the partnership, when he bowled out Graham Smith, just slightly hitting the edge of the bat, and then it went round the legs of Graham Smith and it rolled down to hit the stumps. Very unlucky, but he scored 131. Well played, Graham Smith. And Hashim Amla, he went on to score 311 and Jack Callis 182, and they both were still at the crease until they declared yesterday. Okay, now England in reply were so bad, and they already got Philander made the breakthrough when he got Alistair Cook out, just a ball nipping, and it hit the outside edge. It was the outside edge, and he was caught out for naught. And Strauss, he was going so well with that 27, but until then, when Imran Tahir bowled such a spin, he was trying to sweep the ball, but he found Philander. But he found the ball landing in Philander's hands. And it was a great innings by Ian Bell. He scored very well. He made 55. Until then, he was gone by the Yellowstone. He was caught out. And then Matt Pryor, he this time was very good looking. But until then, I don't know why he played that sweep shot against Imran Tahir, and he just edged the ball. There was a top edge, and it was caught brilliantly by Jack Callis, the tall man. And I couldn't describe it. And then, what can you say? Quick wickets. Nothing else. Quick wickets. Then, until then, when Bresnan and Anderson were playing in the end, I was really appreciating them. I think they could have heaved home because Anderson and Bresnan were just, defending, and they were playing so well, but finally the luck ran out, just 12 runs short. I have a confidence they can win the second test because the partnership between Anderson and Tim Bresnan was brilliant. I mean, when you're under pressure and you're not able to, you're starving for runs, but these two, I don't know, they played really well. I really appreciate it, but Anderson, though he was a tail ender, but he also held his nerve. And Graham Swan also just smashed one boundary, and with Bresnan, he was going well. He was still not out at the crease, but it was too late as England bundled out, just 12 runs short. In either ways, I think England had the last hope because this was a final day when things changed. And even if England would have been leading, they wouldn't have been looking in the healthy lead because the lead won't be more than 20. And according to me, they shouldn't have, they should have, a little bit longer they should have played. At least they should have avoided that required run, 12 runs. At least they should have crossed a little bit more margin. The pressure would be released. And they should be a bit very careful until then. Well, maybe in 2 or 1 overs, when 2 overs are left or 1 over is left, then they should have given South Africa the chance for batting. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Okay, now I'm going to mention the main reason why England lost. First of all, it was the quick wickets. This is a problem whenever you're facing South Africa. If you're playing against South Africa, then you have to be very careful. The method of quick wickets and establishing a partnership, okay, we can do it, is not possible. Because they have the likes of Morne Morkel, Dale Steyn, and Philander. Even Jack Callis, he can bowl well. Tahir, his spin can usually crack the partnerships. But the quick wickets, I think, the turning point. Some silly shots they have played, really. Matt Pryor, he was going so well, but I don't know why did he play the sweep shot and unnecessary got the top edge and got himself out, really. That was very disappointing to know. And Ian Bailey was going well. I appreciate him. He had the courage. I was expecting Bell and Bopara to play well and score triple century partnership, really. But the quick wickets again, that's the factor. What can I describe it anything better? Now the next match is a must-win game for England, and I think I'm seeing the positive picture. For now, goodbye.